Fans of Coronation Street are outraged by the absurd plot in tonight's episode. Fans find the storyline confusing when Lisa Swain is forced to postpone her wedding to Carla Connor. Fans of Coronation Street are furious with the plot in tonight's episode, Friday, November 7th. In that episode, Lisa Swain decides to postpone her wedding to Carla Connor, causing great outrage among viewers. The ITV drama, the world's longest-running series, has depicted the romantic relationship between factory owner Carla and police officer Lisa with all its ups and downs since last November. The couple even became a social media phenomenon with the nickname Swallow. When Lisa first arrives on the cobblestone street, she says that her wife, Becky, a police officer, died in the line of duty. But months ago, viewers learned that this was a police cover-up involving a criminal gang, and that Becky was still alive and well, living in Spain. Since arriving, Becky quickly integrated into the couple's life and became close to Betsy, their daughter, and Lisa. And in Friday's episode, as Lisa and Carla were preparing to try on wedding dresses, Lisa's boss, Inspector Costello, who had orchestrated the fake death in the first place, told her she couldn't get married. Lisa told Costello, "Okay, to be clear, I can't get married officially because if I talk to a lawyer, the authorities might find out Becky is still alive and Curtis' gang could get confidential information. And I also can't get married unofficially because you suddenly and conveniently decided you have a conscience." He also suggested Becky could quietly return to Spain, but she seemed uninterested. Lisa stopped by Underworld and interrupted Carla's business meeting to deliver bad news. She said, "Listen, I just spoke with Costello about the wedding and saw if there was a way to avoid being accused of polygamy, and there isn't. If people find out I know Shush is alive, I could end up in jail." The stern factory owner scoffed and said, "Obviously Becky needs to get out of hiding before you can get a divorce," but Lisa argued that doing so could cause trouble for their daughter Betsy. Lisa then clarified, "I'm sorry, Carla, I'm really sorry. But I think I deliberately ignored the truth." Costello said there's no way we can get married. Trying to process all the information, Carla angrily said, "If Becky can't go public, then she can't get a divorce. Did Costello really tell her we can't get married, or is this just us stalling to decide who she really wants?" Lisa said, "Carla, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, you know that. I can't possibly marry two people at once." Carla insisted that if Becky returned to Spain, nobody needed to know, but Lisa wouldn't accept that. Carla left, accusing Lisa of deliberately making excuses to prevent their marriage. All this happened just days after Becky decided to kiss Lisa at a Halloween party at Rover's return, and before that, Lisa had admitted to Roy that she still had feelings for Becky. Get the latest entertainment news and celebrity gossip delivered straight to your inbox. Sign up for our daily entertainment newsletter here. That afternoon, Lisa returned to the factory with a copy of Becky's death certificate, and the two vowed to marry at all costs. But in a dramatic scene, Costello told Becky to return to Spain, and she refused. Determined to reclaim her family and bring Lisa back from Carla, she vowed to patiently wait for years until she achieved her goal. Costello bluntly told her that the death of Tia Wardley, a homeless girl murdered and exploited in a cover-up, was not a random accident, and that he would eliminate her in the same way if necessary. The corrupt police officer then gave Becky, who had impersonated Kim, Lisa's sister, a week to sort things out. That evening, Carla was anything but happy when Becky banged on the door and stormed in. In a panic, Becky explained, "They're watching me. Two people. They keep walking across the yard and turning on the security lights. I think it's some of Curtis' guys. I climbed onto the balcony next door and then climbed back down. They're definitely still there. They must have seen me on Betsy's story." Worried her daughter was in trouble, Lisa called Costello to warn her but hung up after Becky begged to stay overnight. Feeling frustrated with everything, Carla said, "Sit down," but as she went downstairs, she stealthily approached Becky, who was using headphones to check Costello's social media. When Carla asked what she was doing, Becky simply replied, "That's called gathering intelligence." Determined